Manchester United have transfer interest in Borussia Dortmund star Jadon Sancho ahead of the summer window. Manchester United missed out on Jadon Sancho back in the summer transfer window, and German football expert Raphael Honigstein believes that, while a January move to Old Trafford can't be ruled out, a transfer is far likelier to take place in the summer. The England international has recently returned to form after overcoming a problematic start to the campaign. United spent the whole summer chasing Sancho but missed out late in the day. The Red Devils then swooped for young gems Facundo Pellistri and Amad Diallo, with the latter officially completing his move to Old Trafford earlier in January. Despite that, however, United continue to be linked with a blockbuster deal for Sancho, and Honigstein has claimed the 20-year-old could feasibly move to Old Trafford this month, but believes a deal is far likelier to take place at the end of the campaign instead. "He's beginning to click again," said Honigstein on Sky Sports Transfer Talk podcast. "He looks really sharp, he looks up for it. But everybody in Dortmund knows nothing will happen in January. The player is not agitating for a move. There's a very clear agreement that transfers of that magnitude at Dortmund will only happen in the summer. There was a big transfer announced in January 2019. That was Christian Pulisic, to Chelsea. But remember, even his deal was the deal for the summer. So no one's stopping United, if they went out, and felt really confident, to say, let's do this deal now, let's make sure we get in now. And maybe then announce it at the end of January. That's inherently possible. We just haven't seen or heard anything to suggest that they are indeed ready and willing to come back to that negotiation at the moment. I think everyone at Dortmund is under no illusions that the player wants to leave. But they think that the offers and the real negotiations will start closer to towards spring, when clubs are perhaps in a better position to understand how much money they'll have available for their transfer window in the summer. The German football expert also expressed a belief that Sancho's asking price could dip. Dortmund wanted £120 million for their prized asset at first, before reducing their demands to £108 million instead. United felt that was too much to pay at a time where the coronavirus was, and still is, wreaking havoc around the globe. And he said, "United are saying you're quoting us prices that are pre-corona prices, but come on, that's not realistic." And I think there will come a point where the player will also feel that his value needs to be realistic in order for him to be able to move. So Dortmund cannot now come back and say, you know what, actually, he's had another great season, he's 1 year older, let's make it €160 million. That's not going to happen. But they want to wait, they want to see how much money will Barcelona have this year. How much money will Real Madrid spend, a club that haven't spent any money in the last 2 years? Are they keeping their powder dry for a big move? If it's not Kylian Mbappe, maybe they're going to go after Jadon Sancho. So all these things make Dortmund fairly confident they can still achieve a higher valuation. But of course, it's also mixed up with him performing really well. So I don't think it's inconceivable that the price might go down a little bit, but not that much. Former United star Louis Saha recently claimed the Red Devils would be right to pursue Sancho again. And he also endorsed a potential move for Jack Grealish, of Aston Villa, telling Ladbrokes, "It's unfortunate Man United couldn't get deals in place for Jack Grealish and Jadon Sancho last summer because they are two amazing players. I know less about Grealish, but I think he would have fitted perfectly into this team, but for me, I'm sorry, Sancho is just such an unbelievable player. He's unpredictable, he's such a great talent, and if he was playing for United with Bruno Fernandes, you just know as a striker you're going to score goals because of the two of those. Man United did miss out on the two of them in the summer, but hopefully they'll have another chance to sign them soon." He then added, "My choice of the two would be Sancho over Grealish. Both are amazing players and they'd improve any side. They're so confident and would be really useful for man-nuts strikers." Fernandes has done a great job in helping United since arriving earlier this year, so could you imagine what another player of his level would do to the team?